Honorable Chair, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, let me start by joining others in thanking the government of Mexico, the people of Mexico, and UNISDR for organizing this important conference and for the very warm welcome we've had here in beautiful Cancun. Ladies and gentlemen, risk reduction, climate change, and poverty reduction are strongly interconnected and must be treated in a coordinated manner to achieve sustainable development. As one of the world's largest donors of development and humanitarian aid, Sweden is firmly committed to integrate disaster risk reduction and resilience throughout our development, environmental, and humanitarian agenda. Sweden is proud to be the top donor country to the UN Office for Disaster Risk Reduction and to have chaired the ISDR group of friends in Geneva during the past year. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank our partners for a productive cooperation. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, in line with the theme of this year's global platform, From Commitment to Action, Sweden has made a strong effort to implement the national commitments we made in Sendai to strengthen resilience in our national and international work. We have adopted a more systematic approach to risk and resilience by strengthening the joint analysis and joint planning between our development, humanitarian, and environmental work. The overriding aim has been to build long-term resilience at local, national, and global levels. Sweden's implementation of the Sendai framework is coordinated by the Swedish civil contingency agencies. A Swedish national platform was established as early as in 2007 to implement the Hyogo framework for action and has now been developed in line with the broadened Sendai concept to tackle new threats. Sweden also works in conjunction with the Sustainable Development Goals and international climate agreements. Stakeholders at all administrative levels take action on adaptation to become more resilient to the effects of climate change. The Swedish Civil Contingency Agency has developed into one of the leading global actors in capacity development and in strengthening the implementation of the Sendai framework, both in Europe and within Sweden's development cooperation. Within the international cooperation, the agency builds on experiences from Swedish disaster risk management systems and from our national experiences of implementing the Hyogo and Sendai frameworks. Through numerous international cooperation projects, Sweden has focused particularly on implementing capacity development in risk and vulnerability analysis, crisis coordination, and preparedness for efficient response. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that disasters impact men and women in different ways. Women are often disproportionately affected, and gender inequalities tend to increase through limited access for women and girls to basic services and rights, through poor representation of women in planning and decision-making, and through the increased risk of gender-based violence. The Sendai framework consistently underlines the important role of women and women leadership. Yet, disaster planning and response continues to leave women and girls behind. We must increase awareness of the different vulnerabilities of women and men and promote gender-sensitive approaches to disaster risk reduction, including in early warning systems. We must also include women in every step of decision-making in relation to disaster planning, response, and recovery. Let us make sure that this perspective becomes our shared priority. Thank you.